The power elite are in town, 1,600 global businesses, 150 notable disruptors across industries and 60 heads of state and government, including China's Premier Li Qiang, who'll ponder the global challenges the world is facing and how to solve them at the World Economic Forum's 2024 annual meeting. The theme this year is rebuilding trust, promoting a back-to-basics spirit of openness and looking at the world's problems through four main lenses. Firstly, security. Defence spending is rising as bitter conflicts rage in Europe, the Middle East and Africa. Cyber attacks are also a growing threat. Next, economic growth and jobs. How can a decade of sluggishness be avoided? And can we harness artificial intelligence to benefit all? How should we balance the need for regulation as well as innovation for societal good? Lastly, climate change. How can we develop a carbon-neutral world by 2050? If that all sounds a bit heavy, it's because the global risks outlook is gloomy. Last year, the buzzword was polycrisis. Lots of tensions all coming together, from environmental degradation, global conflicts and economic stress. Not much has changed since then, according to the World Economic Forum. They liken it to a big bowl of spaghetti, of complex and intertwined risks. And if you try and tug at a bit of it, it's so slippery, everything moves around. You don't know where to start. So you need a strategy, and you need people to build momentum.
So the way the program and the way the annual meeting will move and evolve over the course of the next week will be to focus a lot on solutions, to really get the leaders both from the public and the private sector come together. And what we had noticed on our side is for far too long people have focused a lot on the diagnosis of the problems. And that's something which we want to change, and that's the narrative which we want to kind of take forward. The second front of it is to provide leaders with the right insights. Because if you are to take a decision, if you are to move towards solutions, you need to have the right insights, you need to have the right foresight for it as well.
I've got this pretty much access to all areas pass, which means that throughout the week, the CGTN team can bring you juicy interviews, insights, analysis and highlights from the change makers that we meet. Expect to hear a lot about trade, about climate change and artificial intelligence with me, Juliet, Mann in Davos.